Hey y'all, welcome back. So we are getting ready to head inside of Family Dollar so we can get into our 5 off of 25 scenario video, where I'm going to bring you some all digital deals and scenarios that you can utilize for this Saturday only, where we are taking advantage of that 5 off of 25 digital coupon that you can find on your Family Dollar app. So don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But let's get into some amazing deals. All right, y'all, so I did want to mention that I see that some of these clothes are really cheap. Some as cheap as $1. So definitely check out your Family Dollar. It may be this particular color right here that has them on sale, so just double check. But it looks like some of these clothes are $1, are really cheap, so just keep that in mind if you are in need of clothes. Just trying to see what else they have in here. Okay, got some short sets, and they may be cheaper, but yeah, it looks like the ones with like this little color, they may be $1. And y'all know it's about to get cold, so yes, definitely check your Family Dollar. Got shoes in here too. $2. These little swim shoes. Okay, got some Mickey Mouse over here. So yes, check your Family Dollar, guys. Got some other stuff over here on clearance, looks like. All right, y'all, we have made our way inside of Family Dollar, and I'm gonna head down the oral care, like personal care aisle, and wow, they are out of toothpaste again, and it looks like deodorant as well. But we're still going to make the best of it. The first thing I am going to go ahead and grab, though, are these big Soleil razors at $3.75. Of course, they may be cheaper or more at your store, so of course, just adjust your price accordingly. The goal is just to be at least $25, so that way we can get an additional $5 off. And then we want to add in filler items like this to help us get to $25 with items that we need. So these are $3.75, and we have a $3 digital. Now, again, like I always say, y'all, cater the deal to your need. That same $3 digital does work for some of the more expensive ones, if maybe you wanted some that are like $6. So I'm going to grab this one, though, and get it added to my cart. And the next thing I'm going to grab is this Visine, actually the one at $2.75. Remember, y'all, even if it's empty, still feel... Oh, wait, this is actually empty. But it's some behind it, so always check behind it. But these are $2.75, and y'all, we have that $1.50 digital, which is gonna be an amazing filler item. But if this is something you need, you definitely can't beat that. So it ends up being like $1.25. But then remember, it'll be even cheaper after our additional savings from our 5 off of 25. So let's get this added to our cart. All right, y'all, we have a 4 off of 2 digital for like the U by Kotex. So again, like I always say, cater the deals to your need. If maybe you want some of the more expensive ones at $4.50, or maybe you want some of the cheaper ones at like $3.40. So always cater it to your needs. So I'm going to grab a few to give you kind of different scenarios that you can do. So let's get to add it to our cart, and don't forget to clip that 4 off of 2 digital coupon. All right, y'all, let's grab us some laundry care. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these Gain liquids at $7.50. But if you did prefer like the Gain Flings, that same $2 digital works for the Gain Flings as well. So I'm gonna grab this at $7.50, get it added to my cart. And then we have a separate $2 digital that works for the Gain products that are also $7.50, but it works for like the fabric softener at $7.50. You can get like the dryer sheets if your store has the dryer sheets, or you can even get like those instant booster beads as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a fabric softener as well. But remember, if you didn't want the fabric softener, but maybe you know you need dryer sheets or those firework beads, you definitely want to factor that in instead. So like I always say, cater the deals to your needs. And then I'm going to grab one of the big boys of Gain liquids. They're actually priced at $15.95 this week, and we have a $3 digital. But if you are a Tide person, we have a separate $3 digital for like the Tide, and I believe it may be similar in price, or maybe like 16 something and some change. So always cater it to your need. But let's grab this big boy of Gain liquid and get it added to our cart. All right, y'all, next we have a $1 digital that works for like the Gain liquid right here at $5.50, which is like the 46 fluid ounce. And then that same $1 digital does work for like the Tide liquid at $5.50 if you maybe want the Tide liquid, or if you want the Tide pods, you could also get the Tide pods, and they're also $5.50. So like I always say, cater it to your need. If you see a scenario where I'm adding in the Gain but you prefer the Tide, remember that digital does work for the Tide as well. So always cater the deals to your need. All right, y'all, we have a $1 digital for like the Scott tissue, and I'm gonna grab one at $5. And normally it does work for like the 6 rolls, which are normally like $3 or like $3.25. So if your store carries that, you may want to get that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one though at $5 and get it added to my cart. And then if your store carries like the cotton nail, which kind of comes in like a similar pack, which is normally around the same price, you could definitely use the separate digital we have for the cotton nail if maybe your store is out of that, or maybe you prefer cotton nail instead. Actually, here it goes. Well, here's another one. These are $5.25, and that $1 digital for the cotton nail works for this. So again, always cater it to your need, because there's different sizes of cotton nail and Scott that you can pick from if you maybe did want some of the more expensive ones. And I actually noticed that I have 2 digitals for like the Scott, so I'm gonna actually factor in 2 in case those of you who may want to factor in 2, so you can see how you can like switch your deal around and how you can maximize your savings. Now y'all, I'm looking for the Febreze car clips. I believe they should probably be priced at like $3.25. I'm going off of like Dollar General's price, and normally they kind of are similar, Family Dollar and Dollar General, because we got a $2.30 digital coupon. So if I can find that, I'm definitely going to get that factored in, because we also have a $2.30 digital as well for like the Febreze small spaces also. So like these small spaces, actually, no, these aren't. Yeah, these are the car clips, but I'm looking for like the singular ones. And actually a big shout out to Short Mama Couponer. She posted a video recently and said that these may be on clearance for $3.50. So if they are, you definitely may want to factor that in. But for the sake of the video, I would probably just factor in the regular one, since you may not be able to find the clearance. But yes, we have $2.30 digitals for both the card clips and the small spaces, and typically they're like $3.25. These are like the double pack, so I always cater it to your needs. All right, y'all, all I had to do was just turn around. So these are $5.50. These are actually $4. You want to grab like the regular one. But that $2.30 digital is attaching, so I'll probably factor in both just to kind of show you different ways you can do the deal. And then I'm gonna grab one of these Febreze singular small spaces at $3.25, and I may grab a double pack too, just to kind of show you different ways you can do the deal. So let's grab one of each and get it added to our cart. And y'all, we have a $1 digital that works for like the bounce dryer sheets right here at $4.95, or like the Downy fabric softener, or like the Downy beads. So I'm gonna grab one of those and get it added to my cart. So always cater the deal to your need. Now those who may be in need of like paper towels, on my account I have a 50-cent digital coupon. So it's saying that we may have a $1 one. So if you have a $1, then of course your out-of-pocket would be 50 cents cheaper. So you could grab these Scott paper towels at $6. Or if even you want like the Brownie paper towels right here at $9.95, we got a $1 digital. So always cater it to your need. Again, if you need this item, add it into your deal, and then just add in filler items to help you get to $25. So like those big razors and like the Visine eye solution and things like that. So something else to think about when you're coming up with your deal. All right, y'all, the next thing I'm really excited about, which I may actually do on Saturday, we'll see. But the Glad trash bags, they are priced at $2 for $11, and then we have a 2 off of, I think, yeah, they're priced at 2. Well, it looks like they're priced at 2 for $10 according to the, 2 for $12 according to the tag. But we have a 2 off of 2 digital, and it looks like it's attaching to some of the ones at $6. So if you've been following me for a couple weeks now, then you know that a few weeks back the Glad trash bags up there were also attaching to that rebate we still have on IBOTTA for $1.25 back in cash. So again, if you're new to IBOTTA, it's a free cashback app, and it's free to download. So you can maximize your savings even more, because you get digital coupons that you maximize your savings. And then when you submit your receipt to rebate apps like IBOTTA, it gives you cash back on items you're going to pay for anyway. And then if you are new to IBOTTA and you use my referral code, which you'll see here on the screen or down, you can click the link down in the description box to get right to the IBOTTA app. But you'll actually get $10 after submitting your first receipt and offer from using my referral code, and I'll get something as well. So I'm definitely going to factor in some trash bags because those are something that's definitely hard to coupon or we don't get a lot of coupons for. So I'm going to grab 2, get it added to my cart. All right, y'all. Next, I'm going to grab one of these Cheez-It Snaps because we have $1 digital. So they're priced at $3.50. That same $1 digital does work for like other types of like Cheez-Its, so just keep that in mind. I don't think it works for like the regular ones, but like the ones that come in like the bag, so like the Cheez-It Puffs and like these snaps, and I think it's one more that it works for as well. So just keep that in mind when you're coming up with your deal. But I know y'all said y'all wanted to see more food deals, so I'm gonna try to incorporate some food into my scenarios. All right, y'all, we have $1 digital that works for like the Tyson like frozen foods, and it says it works for like these State Fair corn dogs, which I was gonna factor in because these are the cheaper of the products. These are actually $5. But when I scanned these on the app, y'all, that $1 digital is not working, so use that at your own risk. But it is working for these Tyson right here. Like I scanned these at $6.95, these and those at $8.50, so I'm sure they're working for the other ones. So if you want some of the more expensive ones, of course cater that in. But I think I'm just gonna grab one of these chicken nuggets at $6.95 and get it added into my cart, because remember, if you don't know and your Family Dollar has food, you can definitely factor in food into your deals, because like I always say, y'all, the goal is not to pay for a price, especially if you're going to grab this anyway. So you're already going to get $5 off for simply getting your total to $25. So you definitely may want to take this time to maybe add in some food into your deals. You know what, I'm gonna scan these just to see if this is going to work, because these are actually $6.50, and these are actually the cheaper of the product. And these are actually just like, this is just like raw chicken. So like if you wanted to, you know, I guess make chicken nuggets or use the chicken breast versus like these are already breaded. So let me scan these, and I may factor these in since these are actually $6.50 instead of $6.95. But again, cater it to your need. If you want those at $6.95 or the ones at $8.95 or $8.50, factor that in instead. So nope, it's a no-go. That digital is not working for these right here. And y'all, we do have a 2 off of 2 digital, like if you're in need of like body wash for like the Dow body wash. I did like scan the bar soap just to see if it would work, and it doesn't. But if maybe you want to pick up some of the Dow body wash, whether it's the men or the women one, you could pick up 2 of those at $4.50. Use that 2 off of 2 digital. Now that same 2 off of 2 digital does work for like the tone, which is like $1 cheaper if maybe you wanted to factor those in instead. So like I always say, cater the deal to your need. And while I was over here, I should have went ahead and picked up the Purex. So this Purex, which is the 65 fluid ounce, it's priced at $5.95, and we have a $2 digital. Now in the past, sometimes that digital we can use twice, but just looking at it, it looks like it's only valid for one use. So I'm gonna grab one, get it added to my cart. All right, y'all, went ahead and picked up this Lysol laundry sanitizer that y'all told me was really good. And this one right here, this 41 fluid ounce, is actually priced at $6.50. And we have a $1.50 digital that is attaching. But it gets even better, y'all, because on IBOTTA, which again is a free cashback app, we have an offer also giving back $1.50. So that's already $3 in savings. And if you were going to buy this anyway, you definitely may want to factor it into your deal, because remember, it's going to be even cheaper once we factor in our additional savings from our 5 off of 25. And I did want to mention, because I don't think I'm going to factor it into my deal, but those who may be in need of like dish soap, the Palmolive this week is priced at 2 for $6.50. And we have a 50-cent digital, so it ends up making them like 2 for $6. So if this is something you need, you definitely may want to factor that in, but I don't think I'm going to factor it in, but I still wanted to mention the deal. Now, I'm going to do a baby deal for those of you who may be in need of baby care items, because that's something you're going to buy anyway, especially if you need this. Or maybe you have a baby shower coming up and you're trying to give like a gift. You could maximize your savings. So we have a 5 off of 2 digital coupon that works when you buy the big boy of Huggies, which is like $25 alone. So if you were to buy that by itself, you could already get $5 off from simply because it's $25 and you use that 5 off of 25 coupon. But of course, we're going to maximize our savings. So I'm going to grab one of the big boxes of Huggies, which I believe again are $25. I scanned this one and that digital was attaching. And then I'm gonna come over here and grab a big boy of Huggy wipes. There looks like $12.50. So I scanned this one, this little smaller bag, to see if it would work, the digital coupon, and it's not attaching, but it was attaching to these. So again, this is gonna be a deal like if you know you're gonna buy this anyway, or again if maybe you know you have a baby shower coming up and you're trying to give a gift, you definitely could combine these two together. And if y'all saw my haul from last week, y'all know I got stocked up on some Lysol wipes, and I know some of y'all were commenting about the Lysol as well. So we still have those 75-cent offers on IBOTTA, y'all. And then you may still have that 1 off of 2 digital for the Lysol, or like that 50-cent digital. So you definitely may want to factor in some of these Lysol wipes. So y'all, I actually did see that $1 off of the Scott paper towels. I actually have 2 of those, but there's also a 50-cent digital, like I said, as well. So just make sure you only clip the $1 one, so that way the $1 one comes off. All right, y'all, so here's an amazing little deal to do. You could pick up the Gain fabric softener at $7.50. Use that $2 digital. Again, that $2 digital does work for the dryer sheets if you prefer the dryer sheets, or maybe those firework beads. And then we picked up the Gain liquid detergent at $7.50, which we have a $2 digital for, and that $2 digital works for the Gain flings as well. If maybe you didn't want the liquid, maybe you preferred the flings. Then I picked up the Lysol laundry sanitizer at $6.50. I'm gonna use a $1.50 digital. And then remember, we have that $1.50 cashback offer on IBOTTA. And then I picked up those big Soleil razors at $3.75. I'm gonna use that $3 digital. So this scenario would total you $25.25. And then after all of your coupons come off, so that 5 off of 25 coupons, so don't forget to clip that, along with all of those other digital coupons that I mentioned, y'all, we would pay just $11.75 at the register. But then again, we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA and get back $1.50 in cash back, which is going to make this, y'all, just $10.25. And remember, both of the Gain products together are $15. Now, y'all know I always like to show you different ways you can do the deal. So let me show you another way, because your store may not have the big razors, or maybe you don't want razors. Then you may want to factor in the Febreze car clip right here. Now, this particular one is actually $4. So if you actually factor one in, it's like $3.25. Then you definitely want to make sure you're at least $25. So that may involve you adding like something for $1 or like a small piece of candy. But with me taking out those big razors but adding in this Febreze car clip at $4, I'm gonna use a $2.30 digital coupon. So this would bring me to $25.50. And then after all of my coupons come off, I would pay $12.70 at the register. But again, I'm going to submit my receipt to IBOTTA for $1.50 in cash for the Lysol sanitizer. And that's going to make this just $11.20, y'all. So if you were to, again, factor in the Febreze car clip at $3.25, you would probably be like 25 cents short of $25. So again, you may want to add in like a small piece of candy. And then I want to show you another way you could do the deal if you know that you may need snacks or something like that. Try adding in these Cheez-It snaps right here at $3.50. And then we have that $1 digital. This would bring you to $25 exactly. And then after all of our coupons come off, including our 5 off of 25 coupon, y'all, this would be just $13.50. And then we would pay that at the register, and then we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.50 back, and that'll make this just $12. So again, like I always say, y'all, the goal is not to pay full price. If you were going to come here anyway and grab those Gain products, or even the Lysol and the Gain products, you went from $25 down to $12 from using your phone, from digital coupons, y'all. And again, all you have to do on Saturday is grab these items. Of course, scan your items on the Family Dollar app so you can make sure that you have your coupons clipped and you confirm the price. Then when you're heading to the register, y'all, all you're going to do is type in your phone number that's associated to the account. And then that's how all of your digital coupons come off. But they have to be added or clipped to your account in order for them to come off. And then all you got to do for IBOTTA is just submit your receipt. So you want to add the offer that you plan on redeeming. Then you submit your receipt and get the cash back. So a great time to get stocked up on items you need for really, really cheap. Y'all know I always like to show you alternative ways. So here's another way you could do the deal. Maybe you're one that needs paper products. Then you may want to add in this Scott tissue at $5. And remember, we have that $1 digital. If your store is out of the Scott, but maybe you prefer the Cottonelle, remember it's $5.25, so your out-of-pocket would be 25 cents more. But don't forget to clip the $1 digital if you maybe are going to factor in the Cottonelle instead of the Scott. But let's say you did it like this. This would total you $26.50. After all of our coupons come off, we would pay $15 at the register. And again, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.50 back, and that'll make this transaction just $13.50, y'all. Still cheaper than the price of both of the games combined. And then if maybe you did want, like, maybe you don't need tissue, maybe you want to get the Scott, just know that your out-of-pocket is going to be $1 higher, because the Scott is $6. This Scott paper towels, and we have $1 digital, so you would end up paying $14.50 when it's all said and done, and after you get back the cash back from IBOTTA. And then for this deal, you could pick up both of those game products again at $7.50 each, and use those two separate $2 digitals we have for each one of those. Again, they're $7.50 each. We have a $2 digital for the fabric softener and a separate $2 digital for the liquid detergent. Pick up the game small spaces at $3.25. Use that $2.30 digital, and then pick up 2 of those Kotex pads at $3.60 each. Use that 4 off of 2 digital. So this scenario would total you $25.45. But then after our 5 off of 25 digital coupon comes off, along with all of our other coupons, this will end up being just $10.15, y'all, before tax. Now, let's say you didn't necessarily need the small spaces. Now, if you want a cheaper out-of-pocket, then you may want to take away the small spaces and add in these big razors right here, which are, again, $3.75, and then we have that $3 digital. And then this would bring you to $25.95, but then after all of our coupons come out, we would end up paying just $9.95. So about 20 cents cheaper than the transaction if we added in the small spaces. And remember, if your store has like the car clips at $3.25, you may want to add that in instead of the small spaces, since we have a $2.30 digital coupon. Remember, you could, if your store has the clearance small spaces at $3.50, you may want to add this instead. You would pay about 25 cents more, because these are $3.50, but the singular ones are $3.25. So just keep that in mind when you are coming up with your deals. And then here's a nice little deal to do. You could, again, pick up both of those larger game products. Get the fabric softener at $7.50 and the liquid detergent at $7.50. Use 2 of those $2 digitals. Pick up the game liquid at $5.50. Use the $1 digital. And then pick up the Bounce dryer sheets at $4.95. Use the $1 digital. So this would end up totaling you $25.45. But then after our 5 off of 25 digital coupon comes off, along with all of our other coupons, this would be just $14.45, y'all. So still cheaper than both of those games right here together. Now, again, if you didn't want the Bounce dryer sheets, maybe you prefer the Downy fabric softener, then you may want to add in the fabric softener instead, which is also $4.95, and that $1 digital works for that. Or if you maybe want to just get stocked up on laundry care, you may want to add in the Purex, which is $5.95. But remember, we have a $2 digital, so this would still come out to be the exact same. So you could do it like this. Or if you want to pay about 5 cents more and you know you need tissue, then you may want to add in, again, the Scott tissue, which is $5, and we have that $1 digital. So different ways you can switch your deal around based off of what you need or what your store has in stock. So again, we originally had the Bounce dryer sheets, which were $4.95. We were going to use the $1 digital, but let's say you didn't need it or your store is out of stock. Try adding in the Scott tissue at $5, which is just 5 cents more, but we still have a $1 digital. So again, if you did the deal like this would total you $25.50, but this would just be $14.50 after all of our coupons come off. And if you did prefer to get maybe like the Scott paper towels, just know that those are $6 and we have a $1 digital. So you would end up paying about $15.50 when it's all said and done. And if your store didn't have the Scott, or maybe you prefer the Continental, then you may want to do the deal like this, and you would pay about 25 cents more. So roughly about $14.75. All right, y'all, those who prefer to get the Brownie paper towels or you're brand loyal, here's a great deal for you to do. Pick up 2 of the Kotex pads at $4.50 each. We're going to use that 4 off of 2 digital. Pick up the Brownie paper towels, the 4 equals 8, priced at $9.95 this week. We're going to use a $1 digital. Pick up the Big Soleil razor at $3.75. We're going to use a $3 digital. And then pick up the Febreze small spaces at $3.25. We're going to use that $2.30 digital. But again, if maybe you prefer the car clips and your store has the $3.25 car clips, you may want to add that in instead. And we have a $2.30 digital. But this would total you $25.95. And then after all of our coupons come off, including our 5 off of 25 coupon, this would just be $10.65. And remember, the Brownie paper towels alone were $9.95. So for a little under $1 more, you could get feminine care products, personal care products, and definitely a great all digital deal that you can do. Now, if your store didn't have the razors, or maybe you prefer to get snacks, again, you may want to factor in the Cheez-It snaps, which again are $3.50, and then we have that dollar digital. So if you did the deal like this would total you $25.70, but you end up paying just $12.40 after all of our digital coupons come off. Now, here's a nice deal to do, especially if you have these digitals. You may want to pick up 2 of the Scott paper towels at $6 each. Use 2 of the $1 digital coupons. Pick up 2 of the Scott tissues at $5 each. Use 2 of the $1 digital coupons. And then pick up the big razor at $3.75. Use that $3 digital coupon. This scenario would total you $25.75, and then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $13.75 before tax. Now, for about 20 cents more, so $13.95, you could take away these, add in the small spaces at $3.25, and use that $2.30 digital. So this will bring you to $25.25. But again, after all of our coupons come off, we would pay just $13.95 before tax. Now, y'all, here's an amazing deal to do, again, because the goal is not to pay full price, especially if you want to buy this anyway. So I will say, though, I'm glad that this phase for me is over with. But again, if you need diapers and wipes, you have to get it regardless. So you definitely may want to get this at Family Dollar. But I picked up the big box of Huggies diapers at $25. And then I also picked up the Huggy wipes right here at $12.50. It comes with like 6 in there. So this right here is actually $37.50, y'all. So that's well over $25 for us to get that additional $5 off. So don't forget to clip that $5 coupon for when we for when we buy the Huggies and the wipes. So once that comes off, along with our 5 off of 25, at the register we should pay $27.50. But then we have a $2 cashback offer on IBOTTA for the Huggies diapers. So this will end up being just $25.50, y'all. So we went from $37 down to $25. And again, this is how you maximize your savings and not pay full price on something you were going to pay for anyway. So instead of paying $37, you can pay $25 from using digital coupons. All right, y'all, and then for this deal, pick up the Downy fabric softener, or again, you can get the bounce dryer sheets at $4.95. Use that dollar digital. Pick up the Tide liquid at $5.50. Use the dollar digital, but again, that same dollar digital works for the Tide pods, or if maybe you would prefer the Gain, you could definitely get the Gain liquid instead. And then I picked up 2 of the Dow body washes at $4.50 each. I'm gonna use a 2 off of 2 digital. Keep in mind that same digital works for like the Tone body wash, and maybe you want to factor that in instead. And then I picked up 2 of the YBlackBeats Kotex pads at $3.60 each. I'm gonna use that 4 off of 2 digital. So this scenario would total you $26.65, and then after all of our coupons come off, y'all, we end up paying just $13.65 before tax. Now, again, there's cheaper ways to do the deal. Maybe you can factor in the Tone body wash instead, or maybe you want to get the more expensive YBlackBeats Kotex. So again, always cater the deal to your need. If you didn't even want the Downy, but you know you need to get stocked up on tissue, again, for 5 cents more, you could just add in the Scott tissue at $5, use the dollar digital, and then you would end up paying $13.70 after all of our coupons come off. And then here's another way you could do the deal. Pick up the Downy fabric softener at $4.95. Use the dollar digital. Pick up the Lysol laundry sanitizer at $6.50. Use the $1.50 digital. Pick up the Tide liquid at $5.50. Use the dollar digital. And then pick up 2 of the YBlackBeats Kotex pads at $4.50 each. Use that 4 off of 2 digital. This would total you $25.95. And then after our 5 off of 25 digital coupon comes off and all of our other coupons, this would just be $13.45. We would pay that at the register. We would pay $13.45 at the register, but then we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.50 in cash back for the Lysol sanitizer, making this just $11.95 before tax, y'all. And again, if you didn't want the Downy fabric softener, maybe you know you need dryer sheets, factor in the bounce dryer sheets at $4.95. That dollar digital for the Downy also works for the bounce dryer sheets. Or again, if you didn't want the Tide, maybe over here making a mess, y'all. maybe you prefer the game, then you could do the game instead. Now here's a nice deal to do, especially if your focus is the trash bags. Pick up 2 of the Glad trash bags priced at 2 for $12, and then we have that 2 off of 2 digital coupon. Pick up the big razors at $3.75, use the $3 digital coupon. Pick up the Febreze small space at $3.25, use that $2.30 coupon. Pick up the Febreze car clip. You can get the one at $3.25, but my store had the $4 one, so I'm just gonna say the $4 one, and then use that $2.30 digital coupon. And then pick up the Visine at $2.75, use that $1.50 digital coupon. This scenario would total you $25.75, and then after all of our coupons come off, including our 5 off of 25, this would just be $9.65. But we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1.25 in cash for each of the Glad trash bags. So that's $2.50 we'll be getting back from IBOTTA, which is going to make this just $7.15, y'all, for all 6 of these items. So a great way to maximize your savings and not pay full price. And then here's a nice little deal you could do. Pick up 2 of the Glad trash bags at 2 for $12. Use the 2 off of 2 digital. Pick up 2 of the U by Kotex pads at $3.60 each. Use that 4 off of 2 digital. And then pick up the Tyson chicken nuggets at $6.95. Use that $1 digital. So this would total you $26.15. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would pay $14.15 at the register, but then we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA, so that way we can get back that $1.25 in cash for each one of the Glad trash bags. So then that's going to make this, y'all, $11.65, y'all, before tax for all of these items. And then, y'all, here's another way you could do the deal. You could actually take away those U by Kotex, but add in the Gain laundry detergent. Maybe you need laundry detergent, so factor that in at $7.50, and then use the $2 digital. Or if you don't want laundry detergent, but maybe you need to get stocked up on like fabric softener or dryer sheets, then you may want to factor in the Gain at $7.50 and use that separate $2 digital. So again, always cater it to your need. But this, if you did the deal like this would total you $26.45, and then we would end up paying $16.45, and then we would end up submitting our receipt to IBOTTA and then getting back $1.25 for each of the Glad trash bags, and that'll end up making this transaction just $13.95, y'all, before tax. So a great way that you can maximize your savings, y'all, and not pay full price. Now, y'all, you could even do the deal like this, adding in both of those Gain products at $7.50 each and using both of those $2 digitals. And then again, using the 2 off of 2 digital for the Glad trash bags. This would total you $27. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would pay just $16, which alone is amazing considering that both of the Gain products are $15 together. But it's going to be even cheaper, y'all, because again, we got to submit our receipt to IBOTTA for the Glad trash bags and get back $2.50, which would make this transaction just $13.50. And y'all know those Glad trash bags together were $12. So another way that you can maximize your savings and not pay full price. And y'all, you could even do the deal like this. Take away the Gain products, but instead add in the Brownie paper towels at $9.95. Use the $1 digital. Add in the big razors at $3.75. Use that $3 digital. Now, if your store is out of the big razors, again, a great substitute would be like the Febreze small spaces or the car clips at $3.25, and using those $2.30 digitals. And then roughly you would probably end up paying just a few cents more, but less than $1 more. But this would total you $25.70. After our 5 off of 25 digital comes off and all of our other coupons, y'all, we end up paying just $14.70 at the register. But then after we get back the $2.50 in cash from IBOTTA for the trash bags, this would just be $12.20, y'all. So if you were going to grab the Glad trash bags anyway, those are $12 together. But now you walked away with Brownie paper towels and razors. So another amazing all digital deal for this Saturday only at Family Dollar. And then here's a nice deal where you're getting like household items and food. Pick up the Snap Cheez-Its, or again, you can get any of the other participating products that work for that $1 digital. These are $3.50, and then we're gonna we're gonna use the $1 digital. Pick up 2 of the Gain products, get 1 of the liquid detergents or the flings, use the $2 digital, and then get the other $7.50 Gain product, whether it's the fabric softener, dryer sheets, or the firework beads, use that separate $2 digital. And then pick up the Tyson chicken nuggets, or again, you can get any of the other participating products. These are $6.95, and then we have that $1 digital. This would total you $25.45, But after all of our coupons come off, we would pay just $14.45 before tax, y'all. And again, that's cheaper than both of the games together. So don't forget to clip that 5 off of 25 coupon, but a great all digital deal. If you didn't want the snaps, a way that you would come out cheaper is factoring in those big Soleil razors, or even like the Febreze small spaces, and your out of pocket would be even cheaper. All right, y'all, and then for this deal, pick up the Gain liquid at $7.50, use the $2 digital. Pick up the Gain fabric softener at $7.50, use that separate $2 digital. Pick up the Febreze small spaces for $5, use that $2.30 digital. And then pick up the double pack Febreze car clips at $5.50, use that $2.30 digital. This would total you $25.50, and then after all of our coupons come off, y'all, we end up paying just $11.90 before tax. So under $12 for all these items, and from using digital coupons. And then here's another way you could do the deal, which actually still comes out to be roughly about the same price. So you pick up the big thing of Gain liquid at $15.95, use the $3 digital. Pick up the big razor at $3.75, use the $3 digital. Pick up the Febreze car clips at $5.50, use that $2.30 digital. This would total you $25.20, and then after our 5 off of 25 digital comes off and all of our other coupons, we end up paying just $11.90 before tax. Now, if you did want to pay just a tad bit more, but still less than $1 more, you could just factor in the Febreze small spaces instead. They're $3.25. And then we have a $2.30 digital coupon. So roughly you pay about 50 cents more or something like that if you wanted to do the deal like this. But like I always say, y'all, cater the deal to your needs. Now you could do the deal like this. You could actually pick up the Gain liquid again at $15.95, use the $3 digital, pick up 2 of the U by Kotex at $4.50 each, use that 4 off of 2 digital, and then we'll be a little bit short of $25. So at this point you could just add in a small piece of candy, because this totals you like $24.95, but let's just make it simple, add in anything for $1. So that'll bring you to $25.95. And then after all of our coupons come off, so that 5 off of 25 coupon, the $3 digital for the Gain, the $4 digital for the U by Kotex, this would just be $13.95, y'all. So an amazing all digital deal. And then again, make sure that dollar item is something that you probably need, whether it's a dish rag, whether it's some paper towels or tissue or a birthday card. So a great all digital deal. But y'all, that is all I have. Now the hard part, putting up all this stuff. This is some behind the scenes, y'all. So if you're ever wondering ways that you can help my channel for free, like the video, subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and you could definitely leave a comment below. So those are free ways that you can definitely help support my channel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Your girl, I may be already at 8,000 subscribers by the time y'all are seeing this, but I'm like 9 subscribers away from like 8,000 subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all, but I did just want to show y'all, like, this is what goes on behind the scenes. When y'all normally see it, the items are already up here, but I definitely have to put all these items back. But that's all I got, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you are into Dollar General, I have a 5 off of 25 scenario video for Dollar General as well. And I also coupon at CVS if you want to learn how to coupon at CVS. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe. But I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.